All right, welcome back, everyone. This is Right Now. We are streaming live on the CBS 8 app. An important reminder for those who have family members, friends who don't have the app, super easy to download. Just do it on your smart TV and your phone. And then, of course, you can watch our show right now. And one of the great things about our show is that we're able to have long form interviews with either our reporters or interview subjects that we want to talk a little bit more about a story. And this is a story that traditionally, as a reporter, before I started this show, I would oftentimes go to the San Diego Food Bank to go ahead and do. And that, of course, is the summer food drive. So I want to bring in here, we have Kayla here coming in to studio here at Thompson to join us to talk a little bit about the summer food drive. Now, I do want to ask you, Kayla, because this is, I think we always need to hit home this point here to talk about why the summer food drive is so important. And for a lot of this is because we have kids who rely on the meals that they receive at school to get through the day. And the food insecurity issue, I think a lot of times we always put that in the image of adults. And I think sometimes it's important to remind folks that it's a lot of times it's even more so children as well, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Summer hunger is such a huge issue, and not a lot of people know that, unfortunate fact. So when school lets out, children are missing out on up to 10 meals every single week that they normally will receive from their schools. So at the San Diego Food Bank, we normally serve over 400,000 people every single month. And that's 1 in 4 San Diegans that are estimated to be nutrition insecure, 1 in 3 children. It's a gargantuan number and a really unfortunate fact.
And so this summer food drive is going to be ending here soon. It runs through July 28th, but the match program, I believe, goes all the way to the 31st. So what would be your message to folks who are at home right now who have an opportunity to continue to try to make a difference for these children, for these families?
Well, our campaign theme is being a hunger hero. So we like to let folks know that you don't need a cape to be a hunger hero, although maybe you have one on hand because we just had Comic-Con this weekend.
Yeah.
But the match campaign is an excellent way for folks to give back in a really big way. So your contribution, normally the food bank can source 2 meals with every dollar that you donate, but with this match from our partners at Neurocrine Biosciences, that actually goes to 4 meals. So your dollar really stretches a long way.
Yeah, and there's obviously other ways to give, especially at Vaughn's, Pavilions, Albertsons. What are the different ways that between now, tomorrow, folks will be able to sort of contribute that way?
Absolutely. Every little bit counts. So you can donate food through select Albertsons, Vaughn's, Pavilions locations. You can find that online at our website. You can also donate monetarily, again, on our website. And then you can also host your own virtual food drive if you'd like to host one of those.
Oh, so you could still do that right now as we
Absolutely.
speak.
Yes.
Wow. What does that entail?
Yeah, so the virtual food drive, you can set up your own sort of fundraising campaign. It's a really great platform. It looks a little bit like a supermarket itself, so people have that checkout experience of swiping their food across the checkout counter, and you're able to track your impact that way.
Now, the red, I remember the red bins. Are those still out at Vaughn's, Albertsons, and Pavilions as well, too?
Yes, but the food drive is ending just around
Right,
the corner.
yeah,
but
just-
if you do
just
have
tomorrow.
some food donations,
Yeah.
bring them on by tomorrow.
Okay,
Yes.
perfect. Now, in general, let's just talk about like the grand scope about what it is that the San Diego Food Bank probably likes best when it comes to these campaigns and these food drives. Obviously, as you said, the dollar, you guys are really able to stretch that. But if folks want to donate actual food, I know that this has always been a good conversation as well, too, is sort of what are the items that should be donated to these types of campaigns?
Our pantry staples that we love, those are going to be things like rice, beans, oatmeals. Protein is an amazing item. So peanut butter is super popular with our families. Canned tuna, canned chicken, all are great options.
Yeah. Peanut butter, stuff like that as well, too?
Absolutely, yes.
Oh, okay, that's great. What would you say, as we sort of take that larger push here, especially for those who can still give, what would be your message to them? Because you mentioned, again, we're right around the corner. We're getting close here. But you guys obviously still have your goals about how much money to raise, how much food to collect. So what would be your push to those who are at home watching right now?
If you've been thinking of donating to the San Diego Food Bank, now's a really good time. Again, because of that match campaign with Neurocrine Biosciences, your dollar really goes a long way. So that would be one of the easiest ways that you can give back in a really big way.
And we have that you see right here up on your screen right now. cbs8.com/community is a really good way to get there. You mentioned the number of serving, is it 400,000 San Diegans
Yes.
a month?
Every single month.
Now, obviously, we have seen a number of changes to SNAP benefits here. This is sort of stepping away from the campaign now, if we could. How has demand changed in recent months? We understand there's been a number of different, obviously, changes, as I said, to SNAP benefits, CalFresh being here locally in the state of California. What has the food bank sort of seen in terms of, is that number going to essentially change, increase here as we kind of move forward?
We certainly don't expect it to go down anytime soon. So we've already been seeing the repercussions of that on the ground. And a lot of the folks that we're seeing go to the San Diego Food Bank are working families, right?
Yeah.
So they're healthcare workers, they're teachers, they're folks that have at least one working adult in the household. And they're increasingly relying on the San Diego Food Bank or turning to food assistance as a way to make ends meet. There are really high costs of living right now, so families are having to make those tough decisions.
I also know that there's also been a number of government shutdowns that have impacted some of the demand as well too. And I know that you guys have had some drives for military family members as well too. And it does seem like as of late, it's been sort of this back and forth, demand up. And have you guys felt that, like especially with a lot of the changes that we are just seeing happen in the world?
Absolutely. So we do our best, right,
Yeah.
to keep up with every change in the tides. That means that the support of the community is more important now more than ever. We are an emergency food assistance provider, right?
Yeah.
So we're able to take the needs of the community and make those quick pivots, but it's certainly been a lot to keep up with.
And able to do that with a lot of the support that you guys receive here in San Diego. So if someone is going to watch this on YouTube after the summer campaign, how is it that they can go to help the San Diego Food Bank, even just going beyond, maybe even monthly contributions or anything that they can do to try to help?
100%. So san diegofoodbank.org. If you're looking for the summer food drive, san diegofoodbank.org/summer. But you can donate. Again, every dollar normally gives you 2 meals that we can provide food. Volunteering is an amazing way to support. So you can go out to food distributions, come into our warehouse to volunteer your time. Donating food is another amazing way to make that really tangible impact.
Okay. Well, Kayla, thank you so much for coming in. And again, reminding our viewers of the ways that they can help. Again, it's a very, very important time of the year. And even though we're close to the end there, a lot of folks can still make a difference. So, Kayla, thank you so much for joining us.